So I just got off the bus that went literally from Lionel Gros to McDonald campus, which is the far side west of the island of Montreal. From here on, I am walking about 30 minutes to the hitchhiking spot, so hopefully it won't be too long. Well, it's not raining anymore, which I anticipated smartly, and which is also good news. Yeah. Gonna go to the hitchhiking spot. Hopefully someone can pick me up to go to Ottawa or Gatineau, which is like just next door to Ottawa, and then hopefully I can go a bit more south to a town like Smiths Falls or Carleton Place, something like that. We'll see. Okay, so that's the spot where you have the entrance towards Ottawa, Gatineau on the highway. There's decent space for me. I'm just gonna be at this corner. After or before the stop, like either here or there, I'll switch to see which one is better. Cars will have time to stop and will have space to like stop if they want on the side over there. We'll see how it goes. It's 10 a.m. Let's find a ride. So I got picked up and got dropped up actually here a bit more than halfway to Ottawa by Jose, a guy from Cuba who's working at a farm very close to here. I didn't even have time to film, honestly. We were just talking. He was talking about his life in Cuba, coming here in Canada was very, very interesting. Working at a farm for a guy that he absolutely hates because that guy steals from his workers, doesn't respect them, insults them in front of their faces, and like he told me he was working more than 70, 80 hours at the farm every week. It was crazy. So here I'm dropped off at an area, little rest stop, and hopefully I can get a ride all the way to Ottawa soon. But I'm gonna eat first. First person I asked, who was putting some fuel in his car, agrees to go to Ottawa and to pick me up to go to Ottawa. It's a 45-minute ride, so I'm gonna hopefully get some videos in. But yeah, very lucky. Hopefully he's still down to drive me to Ottawa, but I like these kind of rest stop because people are not driving near a highway, so they have more time to say yes more than to say no. So I made it not only to Ottawa, I actually went a bit further. The guy who drove me here, Louis, super nice. We chatted, talked about life, of course. But yeah, he dropped me off at Canada, which is after Ottawa. This is a industrial area right now, right here. I can maybe buy some food for tonight and stuff like that, and surely find a ride. It's actually kind of where I wanted to go after going to Ottawa, because it's near the highway to maybe go a bit more south. So I'll check that out, but I'll make sure I get some food and stuff like that before. But it's going very well. The sun is up. It stopped raining. It rained for a bit. And yeah, I'm pretty lucky with my ride so far. I'm having that time of my life. Change of plans. We're not going south. We're going west towards Arnprior or Arnprior. I have no idea what this town is. It's just in the west. It's not that far away. So why not go there? It's been already 30 minutes. It's getting a bit hard to get to there. Yeah, people are going there, but they're not picking me up. I don't know, they have better things to do apparently. What better things to do than to pick up this guy? So I successfully arrived in Arnprior, Ontario. Small town outside of Ottawa. I got picked up by some a retiree couple that used to live here. The husband was a policeman, and he was born and raised and lived almost his whole life in Arnprior. And so he showed me a little bit around to be like, this is the good spots here. And so yeah, this is where I am. So the sun is beaming out. I don't know if that's an expression, but I'm saying it. So I put the sunglasses. So you tell me if I look very good or if I look clapped in the comments below. I think I look good, but you know. That's just me. And now I'm on a trail. I found a trail near the city, and apparently it has a lookout on the river. And that's just the dose of nature that I need and that I'm looking for actively in Arnprior. After the hike, I decided to go back to West Fries to enjoy some good fries for dinner. It was delicious and a good rest after this long day. Last thing to do was to find a good spot to pitch my tent. That's my campsite for the night. Just next to the water, but across from some baseball fields, so maybe not gonna go to sleep too soon, but at least it's quiet. I'm not disturbing anyone, and I'm hopefully gonna wake up near the water with a sunrise. It's gonna be nice. I am now in my tent. Beautiful tent, so much space. Barely enough space for me to fit, honestly. These are my feet at the very end of the tent. And here I am at the other end of the tent. But I think it's gonna be a decent night. Got my sleeping pad, my inflatable pillow, my sleeping bag, got my flashlight. I'm just gonna sleep. I'm totally dead, but tomorrow I'm going to go back to Montreal hitchhiking. See you then. This morning it's Timmy's for breakfast, and hopefully I can charge my phone at the same time. Back on the road, trying to find a ride to Ottawa. Let's get it. So, this is gonna be the place where people turn right to go to Ottawa, or Carton Place, but who would go there? Well, I was supposed to go there before deciding to go to Arnprior. But anyways, people might go to Ottawa if they're leaving the city, because where else would they go? And hopefully someone will pick me up. So I'll go at the intersection trying to find a ride. I arrived in Ottawa. I'm very close to downtown Ottawa. I got picked up about half an hour. I started trying to get a ride out of Arnprior. Got a ride from Sharona, an elderly woman that was just super nice. She did some hitchhiking when she was younger in Europe and in Canada. She traveled a lot, and so yeah, we talked about that. Talked about a lot of things, including Jesus and God. It was just a super nice ride. Again, about half an hour, so not a lot of time to film, but here I am. You'll have to just trust me on this one, bruh. Here I am going to visit Ottawa for the first time. I'm gonna improvise. Good downtown Parliament stuff. That's what people do, right? if I could get a ride back to Montreal in this, you know, no, I wouldn't fit. I wouldn't fit for the life of me. Jesus, here's another one. Okay. Apparently this is the place to be. That's lunch for today. We're in a beautiful place. The markets and stuff. But I only got Pizza Hut because didn't have a lot of money left on my budget. $6.25 for a tiny pizza and a drink. It's gonna be enough. Then gonna walk around a bit more, explore a bit more, and try to go back to Montreal. Oh yeah, by the way, sorry. Talking about budget, I just randomly decided to go to see the Fine Arts Museum. So this is going to be a quick summary of what I saw. It's 4 p.m. after a good day in Ottawa, going to the museum and walking around. I'm leaving the city through this access to the highway, hopefully. And yeah, hopefully someone picks me up quite fast. So I don't know if you can see me well, but I'm changing spots because the previous one wasn't working. Spent more than 40 minutes there. I also did 2 signs, one on white so people can read it more when I'm when the sun is behind me, because they were all kind of squinting trying to look what I wrote. So hopefully it'll work. I'll try both signs at the new stop. Hopefully I get a ride again. I'm just hoping at this point. I got a bit of time though. I'm patient. I got the motivation and the energy. I'm running to get my train. I booked a train in the end because no one was going to Montreal on that exit, and the train is leaving in 10 minutes. I need to run to the station before that. I successfully booked it, but I need to be there in time.
Members shall not be